Hi, I am at the Midwest Skin and Body show, and I am here, pleasure to talk to Jessie Cormier, who is going to talk about customer service today. And why do you believe that it remains very important in the spa industry, particularly in your industry?
Well, right now, client expectations are really at an all-time high, and there's a lot of competition out there. So if you're not giving stellar customer service, they will find someone else that does. You have to focus on the client, make them feel like the most important person in the world. It's very important.
Jessie, you mentioned stellar customer service. How
Absolutely.
do you define stellar customer service?
You go above and beyond the expectations of the client. You give them more than what they expect. You deliver the best that you can, and they will come back. And client retention is so important too, because we all know it's much more difficult to find a new client than it is to keep an existing client.
Okay. And then in terms of client retention, what would be two things that you would say to our audience about client retention?
I would say, again, always make that person feel like you absolutely love seeing them, that they're the most important person in the world. And I would listen to your clients, because a lot of times you kind of take for granted when they come to you for years, and you might not ask them again what their expectations are, what their goals are, what their pain points are, why are they coming to you. So I think you really need to keep that line of communication open with that client so that they will continue to come back and they feel like you're listening to them, they're being heard.
So reciprocity is very important, and you mentioned asking them what their goals are, because we can't take for granted that what I've been coming to you 2 years for is the same thing in year 3.
Absolutely.
So it may make sense to have a goal plan for a client. Do you ever make recommendations for that, making sure that clients have some type of game plan? Okay.
In fact, we recommend that consultation form that they fill out the first time, you review that with them every time they come in and talk again about goals, because skin does change. 10 years ago, my skin needs were much different than they are now, going through menopause and all that fun stuff. So you really have to constantly communicate with that client what results they want to see. What is their goal in coming to you?
Awesome. And then, as Jessie mentioned, client expectations are at an all-time high. Customer service is very important.
Absolutely.
We have to make sure our clients feel good. And then just one parting wish you wanted to share with us, what would that be?
Oh, there's so much. I would say that this is a fabulous industry, but it is a lifelong learning industry. So you need to keep up on your skills, keep up on your education, always try to be the best you can be, and you'll succeed. It's that easy.
And it's Jessie Cormier. Her last name is French, and she is here from Florida, I think you mentioned?
Colorado. I'm from Colorado.
From Colorado.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In warm Chicago this time of year.
I know.
We thank you so much for being at the Midwest Skin and Body Show.
It is my pleasure. I love Face and Body. It's a great show. I love the people that organize it. So I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
You bet.